Hello, it's Rashmir here. Have you ever wondered why it can be so hard to find purpose? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about a couple of the reasons that that may be. So if you're not one of those incredibly lucky people who just seems to always have known what they wanted to do with their lives or what they wanted to be or what their purpose was, then chances are, like me, you've struggled to find your purpose and you've sought it in different ways. You may feel at times you've gotten closer and then at times like it's gotten further away. Well, don't worry. It's quite normal, and if you don't have that clarity of purpose, there actually may be some reasons as to why. So first of all, one of the key reasons is our ego, our personality. And I don't mean that as a negative thing. You know, we all have a personality and we all have many parts within us that were essentially, created to help us survive and be okay in the world, both emotionally and physically. So these parts have a vested interest in keeping us safe and keeping us alive. And unfortunately, sometimes that can mean that the parts actually don't want us to know what our purpose is. They may not want us to go for the things that, our hearts desire. And that's because that's potentially threatening, right, to the system that they've set up and to everything that's in place to keep us safe. So that's the first reason it can be incredibly hard to learn and figure out our purposes. Our inner parts may prevent us, not for bad intent, but purely because they want to keep us safe and not start to go for grand, bold missions or visions that could put us at danger. There's another challenge too. And sometimes when we are doing our inner work, when we're on a spiritual journey, we can fall into the trap of seeking. Now, seeking isn't bad either per se, but if we get stuck in seeking and addicted to seeking type behaviors, have you ever come across someone that's always looking at the next teacher or looking for the next thing to learn or looking for the next program or the next course? There's a certain safety in that because we're in seeking mode, and sometimes that can stop us from standing still and from tuning in to what we already know. Or it can stop us from taking what we've learned, what we've found out, and applying it in our lives. Because again, that can create change, or it may require us to shift or change or to let go of something or to stretch in ways that are uncomfortable. There are other reasons as well that we may stop ourselves from knowing our purpose. And if you've got any that you found that apply to you, do leave a comment in the chat below. But in the meantime, think about those two reasons that I've already shared and see if they apply to you.